Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about makeup. So when I'm out and about in the world, at work, at the eye doctor, just wherever, people like tell me that I have really nice skin. And I always feel weird about it because I'm like, well, I'm wearing makeup, so do I have nice skin? Or are you just, saying that because my makeup looks nice? You could just say I have nice makeup on. But apparently, it's a combination of both. So they notice that I do have makeup on, but they're saying like, my skin is pretty smooth. Like I don't have like pimples popping up like under the makeup. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll run with it, etc, etc. And when I do tell them like, oh, with my makeup, they're like, well, your makeup looks flawless. So I wanted to just show you guys all the products that I use to get my everyday makeup look. So this is pretty much how I look every day, whether it's going to work or going out or going nowhere. I mean, if I'm gonna wear makeup, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm not really a makeup person. Like I'm not beating my face like intensely. I'm really just subtle with how I do it. So I wanted to show you guys how I do it in case some of you girls are like me and like you are girly but like not too girly, and so this is what you want to achieve. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I always do when I'm about to put makeup on, of course I wash my face first, but then I use Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel, so it looks like this. So this is Pore Perfecting Toner, so I don't have that much left. But I use this every single day with a cotton pad here. It's kind of like a cotton pad. So I just put a little on there, just go around my face and get any excess oil, any dirt that I may have missed in the shower or something. I get it off through that. And because it's Pore Perfecting Toner, I feel like it makes my pores smaller. So anyway, it says that it gently cleanses and conditions pores to maintain clear, smooth, and balanced skin without over drying. So yes, I feel like that totally helps my look, just having that first layer of like conditioning to my skin. So after I do that, then I add moisturizer. So I use oil-free moisturizer with sunscreen from Neutrogena, and it's broad spectrum SPF 15. So this is the one I use every single day. I used to use a sensitive skin one, but I found that, because our sun is so fucking intense and because climate change is real, that the sun was making like more like spots on my face, like little dark spots. So I wanted to have more protection, and sensitive skin one doesn't have any SPF or sunscreen in it, so that's why I use this one. So yeah, so after that, then I put one more cream on. I know it's like all the creams, but this is the cream I use. So it's MAC Prep and Prime, and this is Skin Based Visage. So I do this to prime my entire face. So I put a little on my finger and then I just dab it on the different parts of my face, and then that's how I achieve my primed look. And so I didn't, this is a newer step. I didn't used to prime my face, but then I have really oily skin in many areas, and I went to MAC and was like, how do I fix this? Because I don't want to look oily every day. And she first gave me like a T-zone one, but then I was like, well, I'm getting oily like everywhere. And then I remember I got a sample of this when I ordered offline. They like give you samples, and so I was like, wow, this works so amazing. And then I bought it in the store. So that is my whole like face prep routine before I put on actual foundation. So when it comes to foundation, I use MAC. So basically all my products are MAC. And if they're not, then of course I'll tell you. But the foundation that I use for MAC is Match Master SPF 15 foundation, broad spectrum SPF 15. Wow, that's like twice SPF. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's brown like me. And so the color is 7.5. That's my shade. What I really love about this foundation, and being a black girl, sometimes it's hard to find your color. I love that it really matches with my tone. Like after I put it on, of course it's a little lighter, but then like it just matches my skin tone perfectly, like after a few seconds. And so it works really well, and I highly recommend Match Master from MAC. It's amazing. So yeah, I apply this with this brush, foundation brush. Actually my mom gave it to me, and I put it all on my face. I used to use MAC's, but it was getting like losing its hair, so I don't use that one for foundation anymore. But this works really, really well. So after I put on all my foundation, the thing about this foundation, it's buildable. It's like medium coverage, I guess. So you have to build it if you want to cover your dark spots. but I found that my dark spots were so intense, because I do pick in my face, that I needed something that would help. So I went to MAC and was like, yo, what do you got? And they were like, concealer girl, we've got concealer. So this is the concealer that I use. It's super old. Well, no, it's not actually that old. But yeah, it looks like this, you know, slowly running out, gotta go re-up. And so it is the Studio Finish Concealer, of course, SPF 35, and it is in the color NW43. So it pretty much matches my skin tone, and I just put it on again with the same brush as my foundation brush, and I dip it in there and then blotch it on my my dark spots. You know, makeup is a work in progress, I feel like, for many people, me included, and so I feel like I'm sure I can get even better with covering my dark spots. You guys tell me, what do you guys think? Did I do an okay job on my face? It's okay if you don't think so. So yeah, so after I cover my dark spots, I'm still a little darky in some places. So under my eye pretty much is where there's a darker tone, and I really don't want to look like I'm kind of dead, so I need to bring that up and make that more alive. So how do I do that? Well, I use another concealer, and so this one is from MAC as well, and it's MAC's Select Cover Up. It looks like this, a little tubey, and it is in the color NC45, so it's lighter than me, obviously, and so it just goes under my eyes. I don't even use a brush anymore. I just unscrew it here, and then I just like lift up my glasses and like I do like an X under each eye, and then I go in with my old MAC foundation brush, this one, the one that I was talking about earlier where the hairs are falling out, but it works really well for concealer, and I just dab it in and blend it in and blend it in and blend it in and blend it in. So I kind of look like a raccoon for a little bit, because you can definitely tell that I have a lighter color going on my face. So how do I make sure that that blends? Well, I go in with powder. So this is the powder that I use. It looks like this little case, and so wow, it's like totally old because look how it's getting faded. But Pro Longwear, wow, I can't even read it. It's like pressed foundation, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, here we go. Pro Longwear powder / pressed, and it is in the color Dark Deep or A75. And so because I am dark and I'm deep, and so it's like, this is how it looks. I actually have two of these, but this one almost done too. And so got a little mirror there, and then I take this brush and I put it in there, rub it, and then I put it all over my face to set my foundation, and of course to blend in my concealer, because I don't want to look crazy going to work or going out and my concealer not being blended, because that's a hot mess. But once it's all blended, I look like, you know, I'm not tired, I look excitable, I look with it, you know. Otherwise I'm like really, really tired looking. So after I do my powder, then I put on blush. I feel like I'm never really complete if I don't have blush on. So I've been using the same blush for about 3 years, since 2014, yes. So this, I don't even know, like MAC probably doesn't sell this anymore. It's called Amber and Rose, and so like the case is all fucked up. Like it's falling apart. Look at it. This doesn't even like go in anymore. I just have to put it in myself. But this is almost done too. So this is the color that it looks like, and I'm wearing it right now. And yeah, so I just put that on with another brush. This is the brush I use for that, and I just put it in and then dab it on my cheeks, and I smile and I dab it, and it all works out. And yeah, I don't look like a clown because I try not to put too much on. One time my mom put blush on me for senior picture day, in high school, and I thought I looked so cute when I went into the mirror, because like the cold, like it was cold outside and intensified, and I didn't know, so I left the house thinking I looked good. When I got to school I looked like a clown, and I was like, never again. So yeah, that happened. So after I have done everything that I've done, then I do my eyebrows, and so I have this very small eyebrow pencil. It was a lot longer, but I have used it over a course of a while, and it's from MAC as well, and it's called Deep Dark Brunette. And so it's almost done. Hopefully they still sell it, because I really, really like how it matches my eyebrows. I'm not one of the girls that does the pomade and the concealer and all that stuff. I just don't have the time, and I don't think it looks natural. So I just take this little pencil and fill in, just little small strokes and fill in my eyebrow. And you know, I learned how to do it because one of the MAC people taught me when I was in college, and so that's how I learned how to do it. Shout out to Crystal, still my main girl, even though I haven't seen her ever since then, but she taught me how to do makeup and it's been amazing ever since. So yeah, after I do my eyebrows, then I go in for the eyeshadow. And so I'm a cheapy girl when it comes to eyeshadow. I've tried Naked, didn't really like that palette, so it's sitting over there on my vanity because I don't really give a shit about it. I will use it sometimes, but not really. So really I go for CoverGirl, and this is my favorite palette by them. I don't even know what this palette is called, but it's got brown, gold, what is this, white, and then like a light gold, a yellow, I don't know, oh, bronze, and then a gold. Okay, there we go. My colors. Woo, it's the end of the day, you know, I worked, I'm tired. So anyway, it looks like this, and I love mixing just basically these two colors. As you can see, this one I use a lot, so I mix these two and I do that on my eyelids. Wow. And so the reason I do those two colors is because I feel like it's very neutral, but also gives me a little shine. And you know, it just works for everything. Like I like to switch up my lip color, and those two colors work with every lip color that I wear, versus if I wore like a pink eyeshadow or something, some other color, and then I would have to match, you know, the eyeshadow with the lip, because I feel like sometimes these things can like contrast each other and not look very cute. So yeah, it just makes it a lot easier for me to wear an eyeshadow that just makes sense for my life. So I put that on with a blending like eyeshadow brush. I don't even use I have all the brushes, girl, all the brushes, and I don't even use all of them. I use this one brush and I mix them together and then put it on my eye, and that's how I'm doing it every single day. And then after I do that, I go in with a liner. This is from MAC as well, because you know that's where I shop, and I don't even know what this, okay, I'm trying to read it. Retro Dark, like it's barely there, from MAC. I wouldn't recommend this. I don't like it. I will most likely not shop at MAC for eyeliners again, because I've done a lot of their eyeliners and I haven't liked a lot of them, so I won't be doing it that much. Like after this is gone, I'm going to somewhere else. My friends recommended Stella, so I'm probably gonna try that and see how it works out for me. I'll let you guys know if I like it. So after I do my eyeliner, then I go in for another cheapie and do mascara, and I am using, can you guess it? Maybelline. Well, I guess you saw it. So Maybelline Great Lash is what I use. Tried and true, you know, it works. I'm not like, I don't wear lashes. I'm really just a regular girl, you know. I don't do that much, but shout out to all you guys who do it. You're great. I just can't, I don't have the time. So this is what I achieve in my 20 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes to do my makeup. So this is very black, and I used to use m.a.c like 3D lash, which I really do like. I love it. It makes my lashes look so full. But like first, like I'm a like how do you describe it? If I wear it for too long, my eyes burn. And then also if I rub my eyes, like not the foundation, but the product gets in my eyelids, and it like, and I can pull it out like a string, and that's really weird, and it makes my eyes hurt, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys have experienced that. I mean, it can happen with this too, but it's less likely to happen with this brand than the m.a.c 3D eyelash situation. So yeah, so I do all of that, and then I'll pick a lip for the day. So this color that I have on right now, it's probably fading because I'm talking so much, but it's a lip pencil. So before I put a lip pencil on, I'll prime my lips or something. And I do like m.a.c's lip primer, but I ran out. So right now I've been using Blistex Silk and Shine, you know, tried and true, another cheapie. So I like to mix my cheap and not so cheap brands. And so I put that on my lips, and then I went in for a m.a.c lip liner. And so this is Bespoken for, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. I actually lost it in the Uber, and I bought that shit 5 minutes later. Like I was like, nope, you know what, I'm gonna get it because I need it. And so this is Bespoken for, and from m.a.c, and so it looks like that. It's small. One thing about prolonged wear pencils, you cannot sharpen them with a regular sharpener. You have to buy m.a.c's sharpener because of the way the form, like it's not wood on the outside or something, it's like plastic, I don't know, and so they make you buy it. So that's unfortunate, but pro tip, if you ever want to buy this pencil, it's amazing. So it makes it like a darker tone, and I use it under a few of my liquid lip lipsticks, as you guys saw in that one video. So yeah, I put that on, and then I put a lip gloss over it, and this is the lip gloss that I used right here. It's called Lust. So this is from m.a.c as well. It's a lip gloss. So that's how I did that. So anyway guys, that is my whole spiel about makeup. If you guys want to actually see me put on my makeup, just comment below. I'll do a video about me putting on all that stuff, so you can see from beginning to end how I look. Anyway guys, if there's any other things that you guys want me to talk about, It could be from A to Z. You know, I love to chat with you guys. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe because I'm sure you want to see more fun things that I have to say. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.